like that.
I turned it on.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hello and welcome to episode 5, right? Welcome to episode 5 of the Success Society. I'm your host, Heather Suchma. Thank you for joining me again. This episode 5 is actually going to come out before episode 4 because episode 4 is being produced by my C-Rock. So that will be coming out. This episode is just going to be kind of an ask me anything. I've received a few questions, some really easy talking points, so it's going to be kind of all over the road. Lacey, of course, is going to be doing my social media and guiding me through these questions. Okay, so Lacey, first question.
First, we're going to talk about your Botox.
I don't even get Botox. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so my history with Botox, my goal is to keep this video under 15 minutes. Can we do it?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I've been getting Botox since I was 23. Shocking, I know. I am 31. I think I'm 31. I'm 31 now. Pretty sure I'm 31. I was born in 1985. I think that makes me 31. But I was born with a very wrinkly forehead, a very expressive forehead, and Botox, if you start early enough, it's preventative to prevent those deep lines from setting in. So nobody knew, other than the girl who was giving me Botox at 23, nobody knew that that's what I was, that I was getting that. But now, at 32, with an extremely expressive forehead, I would have had some deep lines at this point, and I do not. 32? Did I say I'm 32? I'm 31.
I think you did just say, and I'm like,
Golly.
yeah,
No.
32.
No, I really am 31. I turned 32 in June. Okay. Okay, so the question was, how often do I get Botox done and how many units do I get? Well, I was doing Botox, the brand name Botox, for forever. I'll link up my doctor's information. It's Dr. Kara Downey. She's a plastic surgeon. She does everything. But I was getting Botox, and then I started getting, now I think it's Disport. 99% sure it's called Disport. Google whatever the other brand of botulant is. And so now I've been getting Disport, which basically works exactly the same. It's just a different brand other than Botox. And I only get it, I get it in my forehead, and I get it to help with the 11 lines. I still have some movement in my forehead. I'm not completely frozen. I used to get it completely frozen. I'm like Joan Rivers. I don't want to have to move. I want to be able to blink, but that's about it. But I've lightened up a little bit. So I would say, the question was, how many units do I get and how often do I get it? I would probably say most people for a forehead region, I think like 25 to 30 units. 40? Tell me, Lacey.
I was going to say 4, but I don't know how many units.
No. Okay, the units are generally between $10 and $12 a unit. Disport is different. It's measured differently, but it's all the same thing. But I think usually for one area, for let's say your forehead, you could bet on spending, I would say, $250 to $300 for an area. I don't get any Botox here. I don't have eye wrinkles at this point. I'm sure I will. I'll be on top of it when I do. But right now I just get it here and here, and I probably get it about every 3 or 4 months. You don't have to get it that often, but I do as soon as I start to see a lot of expression coming back. When Tori says, "Mommy, why does your face look like that?" when I'm upset, then I know it's time for more Botox. So I would say about every 3 to 4 months I think is realistic. It's an expensive habit, but I freaking love it. So, okay,
Speaking of habits,
next question. Oh, yes.
Someone asked about your eating habits.
I get asked about my eating habits a lot. I've been working with a fitness coach online. His name is Mike Vacanti. I'll also link up his stuff. I've been working with him since my oldest daughter, since I was postpartum, 7 months postpartum with Tori, who's now 3 years and a few months. So I've been working with him forever. He's been with me through obviously getting my body back into shape after Tori, and then I had a boob job, and then I got pregnant again, and then he got me through postpartum. So he's been through all these different phases of my life. I count macros when I'm behaving, and I should be counting macros, but we do IIFYM if it fits your macros. Google it, or actually go to On the Regimen, which is Mike Vacanti's company, OTR.com, I think It's OTR. I'll link that up too. It is OTR, but I just don't know if that's the website. I think it's on theregimen.com, but he explains everything. So he's been giving me my fitness plans this whole time, as well as my macros, how much of protein, fat, and carbs that I'm supposed to eat. But I hate to burst people's bubble, but at the same time, I don't want to BS you. In reality, most of the time, when I am not pregnant, I just don't care about food that much. That's not romantic, that's not inspirational, but I just really don't care about food that much. I don't get that hungry, I just don't care. So a lot of the times I always work out having eaten nothing, so I'll either drink coffee or do a pre-workout before I work out early in the morning. And then, this is honest, this isn't how I think everybody should mirror their lives, but you're asking me how I eat. This is how I eat. So I take my pre-workout, I go work out, I come home, I get ready, and if I had a pre-workout, then sometimes if the pre-workout didn't have too much caffeine, I'll sip on a cup of coffee while I get ready, just for the tradition. Love it. And sometimes, in all honesty, right now, I have not been eating breakfast. I mean, I ate breakfast this morning, but it's been so long since I've been on a routine, just because the mornings are kind of hectic. But this morning I had 2 eggs, and then, but a lot of times I won't. I'll just drink a little bit more coffee. I won't eat breakfast, and then if I remember to, or if I'm on top of things, I'll eat lunch. And I mean, the thing is, I really don't even know what I eat, because I feel like I just don't, I'll have protein shakes, protein bars, grilled chicken, or a sandwich. I mean, I'm a really poor eater, to be totally honest with you. And then I'll eat a bigger dinner. Usually I'll eat either 2 meals, like lunch and a big dinner, or just one really, really big late lunch, and then I'll eat goldfish and drink wine before I go to bed. In reality, wine, goldfish, and ginger snaps from Trader Joe's. I hate telling you this, because I don't think it's how I should be. I would probably be hitting my goals much faster if I was eating much better. But the truth is, and what I truly believe, what my coach has taught me, it doesn't matter if you eat 6 meals a day, it doesn't matter if you eat 2 big fat meals a day, or 1 huge meal and get all of your macros in. It doesn't really matter. It's that all of that is kind of a myth. Intermittent fasting, IF, is a really helpful tool if your calories are low. So you can research intermittent fasting. That is typically how I do things, just because I don't eat in the morning, so that ends up working out well. But yeah, I mean, it's the most unromantic, unhealthy answer of things. Mike is really focusing 2017 on making micronutrients sexy, which is like vegetables and vitamins, and I don't like vegetables. I'm saying it, I don't like vegetables. I don't like vegetables. There's just, I mean, I'll eat a salad, but I'm not doing it happily. If I'm at a restaurant and I'm ordering something and it's a grilled chicken with a side of vegetables, I'm like, okay, but I need a potato. Like, I just don't want, that's, if I'm doing that, it's just because I'm really trying to hit my macros, not because I enjoy it. I don't like vegetables. So, worst response ever, but it's honest. So, next.
All right, the gym in the morning. How do you get up so early?
Okay, so a lot of the times, if I'm being really, really good and spending time with God, like making that focused time to start my day with God, I'll get up at 5, read till 5:30. From 5:30 to 6, I get ready to go to the gym, which is insane for most people.
Catch all this in your day of.
Exactly. Refer to day of video, the hour-long video. Good luck finding that information. It's in the beginning, so it's good. But it sucks waking up early, but if you work out, if you train 3 days a week or 4 days a week, get over yourself. It sucks. The truth is, if I'm waking up at 5, it freaking sucks. If I'm waking up at 6, it freaking sucks. When I'm waking up at 7, it freaking sucks. It sucks getting out of bed in the morning. So it doesn't matter if you're getting out of bed at 5 or at 7, it sucks all the way around. Just get your ass out of bed and go to the gym. Find a pre-workout that you love, that makes you excited. I think that helps a lot. I'll do a whole other video on pre-workouts. I get so sidetracked. Find a pre-workout that you like. Find a good music playlist that you like, and suck it up. I mean, hello, who cares if you don't like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning or at 6 o'clock in the morning? If that's the only time that works for your schedule, get over yourself and get out of bed. Next.
All right, the next one is The last one,
Let me sip my
actually.
champagne out of the wine glass here. Oh, good. Then we're doing good on time and
We're doing
everything
great
else.
on time.
Okay.
The importance of who you surround yourself with.
This is so important. And who you surround yourself with is not just who's in your life, but also social media at this day and age is part of who you surround yourself with, what you're filling your feed with. I mean, what do we do when we're not talking to somebody or we're not in the middle of working or doing something? We're looking at our phones, right? That you're surrounding yourself with those people as well. It changes who you are, who you decide to hang around with. I joined a women's Bible study a couple years ago, and I met 3 other women that completely have changed how I see adult friendships. I think what you see on reality TV, what women fighting and competing with each other and all that awful immaturity, that's real life. You know, that is completely real. But I found these women, we are completely different. One of them is a stay-at-home mom. Another one of them owns her own business and runs her own business. She's a mom as well. Another one of them works and homeschools part-time. I mean, we are all 4 completely different women, but we are all so authentically ourselves, and we all love each other so much for the differences that we have. I've never been in a group of women and felt so at ease, and so I feel like there's always some sort of sense of competition between women. So it's very hard to find where I don't have to censor myself. If I'm happy or excited about something, I can tell them I'm happy and excited about something, and I know there's no competition there. And just because I work 1,000,000 hours a week maybe, and I have a stay-at-home mom who's working 1,000,000 hours a week at home as a best friend, she appreciates me and loves what I do and is as fascinated by me as I am to her. Like, having diverse people in your life, but that everybody can just be so authentically themselves, that's the best type of relationships to have. That's maturity. It takes a while. I mean, like I said, I'm 31 or 32, and I'm just now finding relationships like this in groups of women where we can truly be ourselves. So finding those people who support you, even if your dreams and your ambitions are polar opposite of theirs. Finding those people that love you and support you and push you out of your comfort zone to do things. I decided to promote a video just now that on Instagram before we started this. The video that I posted, the one in my car, on my Instagram, that it's also a YouTube video that's up. It got so much reaction to it, so many views and so many comments, and I told Lacey kind of jokingly, like, I should probably promote this video. Like, I mean, it's gotten so much attention. I think I was obviously saying something that people wanted to hear and that people connected to. And Lacey's like, do it. And I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know if I should. She's like, absolutely do it. When you're the most vulnerable, that's when you're making the best decisions. And she's exactly right. So I'm like, okay, you do it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You push promote, you pay for it, whatever. Like, but I'm so glad that I did. We'll see what happens there. Maybe I'll connect with more people through that. But having friends, and I'm not talking yes people. I'm not talking the people that will tell you anything that you want to hear, but the people who truly will push you outside of your comfort zone. Lacey has really been that for me, and although she's extremely supportive of me, you will tell me if I'm being crazy or if something's not working. You're not a yes girl, you're a supportive friend. So having those friends that really can be your cheerleaders for whatever it is that you're doing, and those people who also push you outside of your comfort zone, those are the people you want to surround yourself with. The people that make you become a better you. Not a better person, not somebody that's more like them, but the people that understand pushing you outside of your comfort zone. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with. Yeah, I mean, it's everything. It's everything. I am getting negativity out of my life more and more and more. If I feel like somebody isn't adding to my life, and if I'm not able to add to theirs, it's a two-way street, and it's generally the same thing. If there's friction, then kind of start to let that go, and you really focus your time and energy on relationships where you can really add something to each other's lives. Otherwise, what's the point? So yeah, that's it.
Great timing. 14 minutes and 56 seconds.
We did it. Okay, I will see you next week for episode 6. Episode 4 should be up very soon. Everybody, have a great rest of the week, and cheers.